When most people hear the word budget, they immediately think of restriction, rules, and sacrifice. They imagine giving up their favorite coffee, skipping vacations, and living a joyless life just to save a few dollars. But here's the truth. Budgeting is not about restriction, it's about freedom. Freedom to live without constant money stress. Freedom to spend guilt-free on the things you love. Freedom to take control of your financial future instead of living paycheck to paycheck. In this video, we're going to dive deep into why budgeting is the foundation of financial freedom, and why everything you think you know about budgeting is probably wrong. We'll break down how to create a budget you actually enjoy, real-life examples, and the exact steps you need to take to make budgeting work for you. Welcome to Smart Dollar Mindset, the channel where we help you build financial freedom with smart money habits and investing strategies that actually work. Let's get started. Why people hate budgeting, and why they're wrong. The word budget has a branding problem. Most people see it as punishment. Why? Because they think budgeting equals saying no to everything fun. They believe it means living like a monk forever. They assume budgeting is only for people who are broke. But none of that is true. Budgeting is about choice, not restriction. It's about telling your money where to go instead of wondering where it went. Here's the mindset shift you need. A budget isn't a jail, it's a plan for freedom. Think about it. If you don't budget, what happens? You spend impulsively. Bills pile up. You stress every time your card swipes. That's not freedom, that's chaos. A good budget gives you clarity and control. It creates space for the things you love while protecting you from the things you hate, like debt and financial stress. Budgeting equals financial freedom. Let's make this practical. Imagine two people. Alex spends without a plan. Payday feels good for a day, then the bills come. By the end of the month, Alex is broke, stressed, and wondering where the money went. Jordan has a plan. Jordan knows how much to save, invest, and spend on fun. At the end of the month, Jordan still has money left, and no stress. Who's freer? Jordan, every time. Budgeting doesn't take away your freedom, it creates it. The 5 biggest myths about budgeting. Before we dive into the steps, let's bust some myths that keep people stuck. Myth 1, budgeting means cutting out all fun. Wrong. A good budget includes fun, on purpose. If you love dining out, your budget should make space for it. Myth 2, budgeting is only for people struggling. Nope. Millionaires budget too. Why? Because they know money without a plan disappears. Myth 3, budgeting is complicated. It's not. If you can write down your income and expenses, you can budget. Myth 4, budgeting takes too much time. It doesn't. Once you set it up, it takes about 10 minutes a week to maintain. Myth 5, budgeting is restrictive. The opposite. It gives you permission to spend, without guilt. Why budgeting is the first step to wealth. Before you invest, before you build businesses, before you create passive income, you need a budget. Why? Because if you can't manage $3,000 a month, you won't magically manage $30,000 a month. Wealth isn't built on big paychecks, it's built on habits. And budgeting is habit number 1. The 3 pillars of a freedom-based budget. A restrictive budget fails. A freedom-based budget wins. Here's why, and how to build one. Pillar 1, clarity. You can't control what you don't track. Step 1, know where your money is going. Action. Track your spending for 30 days. Categorize expenses: housing, food, transportation, entertainment, debt, savings. Look for leaks. Those $7 coffees and $15 subscriptions add up. Pillar 2, control. Once you know where your money goes, you decide where it should go. This is where you create your spending plan. Popular frameworks. 50/30/20 rule. 50% needs, 30% wants, 20% savings. Zero-based budget. Every dollar gets a job. Pillar 3, flexibility. Life happens. Budgets should bend, not break. If you overspend on dining this month, cut back somewhere else next month. The goal isn't perfection, it's progress. Step by step, how to build a budget you love. Step 1, calculate your monthly income. Include salary, side hustles, and passive income. Use the after-tax amount for accuracy. Step 2, list all fixed expenses: rent, utilities, insurance, minimum debt payments. Step 3. List variable expenses: groceries, gas, entertainment, dining out. Step 4. Set savings and investing goals. Start small if you must, but start. Even $50 a month into an investment account matters. Step 5. Allocate for fun. This is what makes your budget sustainable. Love movies? Budget for them. Love coffee? Budget for it. Step 6. Automate everything. Automate savings and bill payments. Reduce decision fatigue. Step 7. Review weekly. A quick 10-minute check-in keeps you on track. Case study: 2 budgets, 2 futures. Meet Chris and Taylor. Both earn $4,000 a month. Chris doesn't budget. Spends $300 on eating out, $200 on subscriptions, and never saves. 10 years later? Nothing to show. Taylor budgets. Saves 20%, $800, and invests it in index funds averaging 8% returns. After 10 years, Taylor has over $150,000. Same income. Different plan. Different future. The psychology of budgeting. Here's a secret. Budgeting isn't about math, it's about behavior. Impulse spending is emotional. So your budget must work with your emotions, not against them. How? Give yourself guilt-free spending money. Use visual progress trackers. Celebrate wins, like hitting a savings milestone. Advanced tips for budget freedom. Use cash for discretionary spending. It's harder to overspend when cash runs out. Create sinking funds. For big expenses like vacations, save a little each month. Review subscriptions quarterly. Cut what you don't use. Budget windfalls, tax refunds, bonuses. Plan for them before they arrive. The connection between budgeting and investing. A budget isn't the end game, it's the launch pad. When you budget well, you free up money to invest. You accelerate debt payoff. You fast-track wealth building. Without a budget, investing feels impossible. With one, it feels inevitable. Why budgeting equals freedom. Freedom isn't about having endless money, it's about having control. A good budget lets you say yes to a vacation without guilt. Quit a toxic job because you have savings. Retire decades early because you invested consistently. That's not restriction, that's freedom. Final thoughts. If you've avoided budgeting because it sounds boring or restrictive, think again. A budget isn't a punishment, it's a permission slip. It gives you control over your money, your future, and your peace of mind. If you want to achieve financial freedom, budgeting is step 1. Not tomorrow. Today. If this video helped you, share it with someone who needs this mindset shift. And don't forget to subscribe to Smart Dollar Mindset for more tips on money, investing, and building wealth. Because freedom isn't an accident, it's a plan. And that plan starts with a budget.